Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the today geography session. In the last session we have started with the lesson number 6, natural regions. Okay, in that we have seen some introduction part, and now today we will start with page number 32 of your textbook. Okay, geographical explanation we have started. So that tabular form today I am going to explain you. So let's begin. Page number 32. So now here are some regions that how the climate, how their natural vegetation is there, how is the life of human beings, animals over these regions, how does it affect? Okay, let us see region wise. So first region, it is tundra region. Tundra region, it is located between 65 to 90 parallels. Okay, and it the tundra region extends towards the area Greenland, North Canada, North Europe, North Asia. Then the climate of tundra region is mean summer temperature, that is 10 °C. Mean means what? Average. Mean winter temperature approximately -20 to -30 °C. Mean annual rainfall, that is 25 to 300 millimeter, and very cold climate. Okay, here in this nothing is there to explain, or everything is given in the short points, so please pay attention and listen carefully. Then how is the natural vegetation in this tundra region? Short lived vegetal life, then short grass, small shrubs, flowers, lichens and moss, these are grown there. Then animal life in tundra region is caribou, reindeer, etc., polar bears, foxes, walrus and seal. Animals are with soft, thick fur. Okay, how is the human life? Hunting and fisheries is their occupation. Then height tents, igloo, that is also called as typic houses. The use of sledges. What do you mean by sledges? Sledges means, you might have seen that it is a vehicle, it looks like little small cart. Okay, that is used for carrying loads or passengers, mainly in the snow covered areas or icy regions. Okay, so that is sledge, a type of vehicle. Okay, then Eskimo people, tough, the life there is tough. Population distribution is highly sparse. What do you mean by sparse? Sparse means very few, population is very less there, and that also it is scattered. So sparse means what? Few and scattered, spreaded. Next is taiga region. Taiga region is located approximately between 55 and 65 north parallels. Then it extends from Alaska to the Atlantic coast, parts of Eurasia. Then the climate in taiga region is summer temperature is 15 to 20 °C, winter temperature below 0 °C, mean annual rainfall between 300 and 500 mm, and rainfall in summer, snowfall in winter. Okay, there is rainfalls experienced in summer, and in winter there is snowfall. The natural vegetation, coniferous forests, leaves are narrow pointed, branches leaning towards the ground. Leaning means what? Bending towards the ground. Wood is light and soft. Spruce, fir, pine, redwood, etc., these are the types of the plants grown there. Then animal life, have soft and thick fur, caribous, elks, ermine, beavers, silver fox, minks, bears, etc. Human life, how it is? Population is less. Lumbering and hunting are major occupations. Lumbering means what? They are carrying, they are moving in a heavy footed way, means they are moving in a slow but heavy awkward way. Then hunting, these two are the occupations. Few agrarian activities, there are some few. Agriculture means cultivation of land. Very few activities are there related to agrarian. Agrarian means what? Cultivation of land. That was about taiga region. Let's come to grasslands, that is steppes and prairies. They are located between 30 and 55 north and south parallels in the interior parts of the continents. Steppes in Eurasia, Wales, South Africa. These are the areas where these grasslands are extended, okay. Then pampas in South America, prairies in North America, downs in Australia, and etc. Then the climate in grassland areas, summer temperature around 27 degrees Celsius, winter temperature below 0 degrees Celsius, mean annual rainfall is 400 to 600 mm. Rainfall mostly during summers. Then how is the natural vegetation in grassland areas? So extensive grass ranches are seen, means the grasses are spreaded very extensively so that the cattle rearing can be done. Short grasses growing in lumps, they are growing in lumps, means too much area, okay. Grass gets dried up in winter. Elder poplar trees are found. Then the animal life in grassland areas is, wildlife includes deer, horses, dogs, wolves, bisons, rabbits, hares, kangaroo, dingoes, etc. These are the wildlife. And the domesticated animals like sheep, goat, cattle, horse, donkeys are also found. How's the human life? Rearing animals is the main occupation, yes, because this region is grassland, the ground is covered with grass, yes, it is spreading, the whole area is covered with the grass, the land is spreading with the grass. So animal rearing is the main occupation. Earlier people had a nomadic life, they were having a nomadic life earlier, but lived in high tents, that is also called as yurts. Now Kyrgyz people are no more nomadic, they are staying in well built houses. So earlier the nomadic people were staying in tents, okay, high tents which can't be seen very, they are hidden. But now this Kyrgyz people are not, they are no more nomadic now, and they are staying in well built houses. Then grow wheat, okay, wheat is grown there. So that was about grasslands. Now hot desert region, between days located between 20 degree and 30 degree north and south parallels, and how they are extended where, in the western parts of continents, Sahara in North Africa, Colorado in North America, Atacama in South America, Kalahari in South Africa, Thar in Asia, and etc. So these are the areas, regions where the hot desert region are extended. Then the climate in desert is, mean summer temperatures, that is from 30 degree to 45 degrees Celsius, mean winter temperature 20 degree to 25 degrees Celsius, tremendous heat and very low rainfall. We know desert only, hot deserts mean what? The temperature is very hot and very less rainfall is there. Nights are very cold. Then how is the natural vegetation? Thorny bushes with hardly any leaves. Leaves are narrow, oily, have thick bark. Once moisture in soil is consumed, plants die. Means as soon as the soil becomes dry, the moisture is lost, wetness, wet जो रहता है, पानी पूरा सूख जाता है, okay, then the plants die, because plants don't get water, they will be not nourished, and hence they will die. Examples: cactus, sisal, palm, date palm, etc. Then animal life is how? We all know in the deserts camels are very famous. Camels survive for days without water, because there is less water in desert region, therefore there is need of animal which can survive without water for days and days. So for very more days camel can survive without water. That's why camels are found in desert areas. Number of animals living on the ground is less. Daytime live inside the ground. In the daytime, as it is very hot, these animals most of the times they live inside the ground. Example: snakes, rats, lizards, scorpions, etc. The domesticated animals like horse, donkeys, sheep, oxen, etc. Okay, these are the animal life. Then the human life: Bedouins are found in Sahara, Bushmen in Kalahari, Aborigines in Australia. Then most of the needs get fulfilled through animals. Agriculture is confined to river valleys and oases. means agriculture is not a very big occupation there. It is practiced, agriculture is done on depending on the availability of water, whether there is some river valleys in that area or oasis. Oasis means a small fertile portion in the desert. The land is barren, it's not fertile. Okay, but if some area there is a small portion of the fertile area and where little water is found, that place is called as oasis. There only agriculture can be done. Then I'll continue in the next video. I'll take a pause over here. Okay, thank you.